Welcome back to Geek Shuffle and another comic countdown, this time for the month of March 2024. It is once again DC, um, and it is should be a pretty quick one. There are not a lot of first releases in March, as it turns out. There were a couple of weird ones that I couldn't really figure out if they were first or if they were trade paperbacks, which I'm not listing in these. Or the list would be a lot longer. We are sticking to the small first issues in these videos only. But first off, the themes. There's only one theme, and it is very minor. I could only find a couple of issues that had this theme this month, and that is Women's History Month in March. I might only mention it a couple of times, and there might be some more coming as the lists fill out later. But usually they are pretty set already. So let's just jump into it with the first on the list being Suicide Squad Dream Team number 1, which, we all know Suicide Squad, but this follows the last couple of months' big story, which was the Titans the Beast War, where Beast Boy played a major role in the major storyline. And this is the follow-up to that, into the new major storyline, I would think, since we haven't read that yet. It's all pre-order stuff still. And in this story arc, Amanda Waller is making some big moves, trying to take some power, I believe. She is always making big moves. And we have 5 covers. I can show 3 here. Variants, foil, and ratios for that one. A new number 1 in the Suicide Squad. Next up, we have Batman / Dylan Dog number 1. Dylan Dog is a bit lesser known. I do believe he had I don't know if he had a one-off or a TV show or something. I think I have seen him. He had a movie. I believe, played by Brandon Ruth, which also played Superman. It's a bit weird. Maybe. And Batman and Dylan Dog team up in London to stop both their main arch nemesis. So Joker is involved on one side, and Dylan Dog is a bit more supernatural, devil stuff. So that might be interesting. We have 3 covers, and I should be able to show all 3. We have variants and ratios in this one. Next up, we have Batman Dark Age, and this is a bit weird. We have a lot of Batman spin-off stuff here, but this continues off from Superman Space Age, the Age range, which sets both Batman and Superman in a world where real world, our world events play out, and how they deal with these events. So it's a bit political, bit stuff like that. And Dark Age, is a bit after the Space Age, but with Batman instead. And we have 4 covers, and I show 3 of them. And then the last, we only had 4 number 1s, and this is a bit of a for fun April 1st stuff, I would imagine. It's called the Ape-Rill Special, with almost all the monkeys in the DC universe showing up for a Justice League kind of team of the monkeys. We got 3 covers, and I should be able to show one of them. And we have a new thing that I haven't talked about, but is a thing sometimes in comic books. We got variants, and we got one of them is a scent variant. So it's not entirely scratch and sniff, but it is something like that, where one of them smells of bananas. let's just let that hold for a minute. One of these smells like bananas. Yeah, I do. I have one or two comics in my collection that has a smell variant. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go ape and buy the April special. It's always a bit of fun in April, and I'm sure other comic books out there will go in a similar fashion. And that was it for the number ones. And I am not sure. Well, I will buy Suicide Squad Dream Team number one because it will have a Harlequin and number one Harlequin. Fine, I will buy it. It has a foil and fine. Yeah. So we move on to the lists, the quick lists, uh, before ending up at my buy list from the ongoing releases. So the first, Batman number 145, Batman and Robin number 7, Detective Comics 1083, Nightwing 112, Outsiders number 5. This was something I was looking into, maybe picking up again. Some of the covers are really, really cool, and I think the one I have listed here is really nice. Catwoman 63, next page. Penguin number 8, Harlequin 38, Poison Ivy number 20, Red Hood, The Hill number 2, Batman the Brave and the Bold number 11, Batman Superman World's Finest 25, next page. Action Comics 1063, Superman number 12, Kneel Before Sword number 3, also some pretty cool covers here. The Flash 7, Speed Force number 5, Wonder Woman number 7. Next page, Sinister Sons number 2, Amazon's Attack number 6, Titans number 9, Green Arrow number 10, Green Lantern number 9, Green Lantern War Journal number 7. Next page, Wesley Dodds' The Sandman number 6, The Flash number 6, Justice Society of America number 10, Shazam numbers 9, Blue Beetle number 7, Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong number 6, and I believe this is the last in that series. Next page, Superman 78, The Metal Curtain number 5, John Constantine, Hellblazer Dead in America 3, again with these long titles. Detective Comics number 411 facsimile editions. Again, we have some facsimiles. Limited Collector's Edition number 51 facsimile edition. And then a bit of a wild card, the Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 3. I haven't seen this in the last couple, so it might be a holdover from some months ago. And finally, a couple of my pickups from the ongoing series. The first being the one that I stopped picking up because I had the first couple and then I thought the covers were a bit lacking. But I'm picking up and I'm going back to pick it up again. Birds of Prey number 7. We have 5 covers. We should be able to show 3 variants, ratios, and theme, which is again Women's Month. And we have a lot of options in covers here. The classic of the covers I like, Shirley and others. We have Power Girl number 7, which is just my continued collection. We have 4 covers. I should be able to show only 2 this time. Very variants and ratios. Good artists all around here, and I am a bit conflicted on what to pick, but definitely a couple here. And then we have Tufa, Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum number 2, ongoing. 3 covers, should be able to show 3. We got variants and ratios, and I think I'm going with A, even though they are all pretty nice. And we have Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum number 3, both releasing in the same month. And all of these are highly focused covers, and I like all 3 of them, but I'm not going to buy all 3 of them, and I have not decided on which to buy of these yet. That is sometimes you just get the devil's choice and have to decide if it's not something where you go all in on the collecting and just want to get one of them, and they are all nice. That is sometimes a bit hard to pick from. And that was all for DC in this month. Um, and I'm not sure which will be coming out first, so you might already have seen the Marvel or vice versa. But yeah, I hope this was interesting for some of you. It was definitely interesting to me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.